Hello and good afternoon to you all. My name is Jalisha Catnott. I'm Student Support and Welfare Officer at Brunel University London. Thank you very much for joining us this afternoon for this webinar on the International Orientation Programme and Airport Welcome Service. I'm also going to give you a little bit of information about what will be happening when you join us at Brunel during Welcome Week. So supporting you. How are we going to support you and your arrival here with us at Brunel? So today I'm going to go through a few things. So how the Airport Welcome Service works, the International Orientation Programme and the information that you'll be given during it, Arrival Sunday and what will be happening on that day, and why Welcome Week is so important to all our students. So the Airport Welcome Service will be taking place on Thursday the 13th of September and again on Sunday the 16th of September. It will be from Heathrow Airport Terminal 2 only, and it's a free taxi service to the Brunel University campus, assisted by our trained and knowledgeable welcome ambassadors. How does it work? Before you arrive, you'll need to register for the service via our online form. You can find this on the Welcome Week webpage on the Brunel Internet, and you'll get a booking confirmation as soon as you register from London Heathrow Cars, which is our taxi service. We will also email you from the student support team with all the information that you need to help you arrive on campus quickly and easily. Please remember that you'll need your booking reference number when you arrive at Heathrow. This will be emailed to you by London Heathrow Cars as soon as you register for the service. Arriving at Heathrow. Collect your luggage and make your way through customs to our arrival point in Terminal 2. This is just past the World Duty Free and by Cafe Nero. You'll be greeted by our friendly international welcome ambassadors who will give you a guide to the events that will take place during the orientation. They'll also give you directions to give to your taxi driver to get you to Brunel. Remember, you will need to give your ambassador the booking reference number that has been emailed to you from London Heathrow Cars. The ambassador will help to call your taxi and they will wait with you until your driver collects you from the Terminal 2 arrivals point. Make sure you look out for the Brunel arrivals point sign and our ambassadors who will be wearing blue international welcome t-shirts. When you arrive at Brunel, you will be brought straight to the arrivals lounge by our ambassadors. This will be the arrivals lounge that is closest to your on-campus accommodation. So make sure you do show your taxi driver the sticker on the back of your mini guide so that they drop you off at the right spot. In the arrivals lounge, you can enjoy some refreshments and entertainment if you're waiting for your room to be ready. Our ambassadors will be on hand to assist you with collecting your keys and finding your new room. If you're arriving at another terminal at Heathrow Airport, but you have registered for the Airport Welcome Service, you will need to make your own way from your terminal to Terminal 2. If you're coming from Terminal 3, you can walk to Terminal 2 via the pedestrian underpass. The route is signposted and it can be followed on the interactive Heathrow map on any mobile phone. If you have walking difficulties, please contact Heathrow Airport before your arrival to request special assistance. If you're travelling to Terminal 2 from Terminal 4 or 5, there is a free shuttle train that runs from the Heathrow station. You'll need a free interterminal transfer ticket, which you can purchase from the machines in the station. If you're arriving at another airport other than Heathrow, but you would like to make use of the Airport Welcome Service, you will need to plan your transfer from that airport to Heathrow. Please allow for plenty of time. You will need to account for passport control, baggage reclaim, waiting for buses, check-in, airport security, and even to take a break if you need to. Please remember that our ambassadors will be at Heathrow Airport Terminal 2 between 7 AM and 7 PM only. You will need to make sure you arrive at Heathrow Airport Terminal 2 within these times to make use of the service. You can find suggested ways to travel to Heathrow Airport on their webpage. Once you are with us, we want you to enjoy your first night at Brunel, and we're inviting you to watch a movie with us at 7 PM on Thursday the 13th of September. Free popcorn and drinks will be provided. There is no need to register for this. You will find plenty of information on what's happening in the arrivals lounge when you get here. The International Orientation Programme will begin on Friday the 14th of September. It's 3 days in which our knowledgeable ambassadors will help you to meet your fellow students, enroll on your course early, and familiarise yourself with the campus and the local area. We'll be hosting some information sessions to give you all the information you will need to adjust to the new environment and settle into Brunel. This will include information on culture shock, your Tier 4 visa responsibilities, banking in the UK, studying and the difference of studying in the UK, and non-academic life at Brunel. Here's a screenshot of our international orientation programme and the events that will be taking place. Lunch, breakfast and dinner are provided for free on the first day of the programme. They're scheduled throughout the day so that you don't miss any of the important events that are taking place. There will also be a British high tea party that will be hosted by the chaplaincy. All of our students will be invited to attend that, but we'll ask you to attend at certain times so that you can also still attend your registration. Please remember that for registration, you will need to have collected your BRP. You can collect this from the Student Centre if you have asked for it to be delivered to Brunel. If not, you will need to arrange to collect it yourself from the local post office in the Uxbridge town. Here are some of the events that will be taking place on the last 2 days of the orientation programme. On the Saturday, we will have a big bus tour of London, in which a vintage tour bus will pick you up from campus and take you around London, showing you some of the historical and cultural sites. There is a charge for this tour of £13, which will be added to your Brunel account. When you sign up for the International Orientation Programme, you will also be given the option to reserve a seat for the tour. On Sunday, we'll be hosting several campus and Uxbridge walking tours, as well as a scavenger hunt. You do not need to sign up for these, just meet us at the areas as advertised at the advertised times. You'll be allocated a group that will take you out for the day. Arrival Sunday, what will be happening? On Sunday the 16th of September, we will be welcoming 4,000 plus students as they move onto the Brunel campus. There will be various exciting activities throughout the day, including a garden party and a welcome event hosted by the Union of Brunel Students. This is a great opportunity to meet your new flatmates and to get to know the people that you'll be sharing your university with. Welcome Week will start on Monday the 17th of September until the 21st. It is designed to give you the best possible start to your time at Brunel. You'll receive a timetable which will list the important sessions that are relevant to you. We encourage you to attend all events on your timetable so that you don't miss out on any vital information. During this time, you may also want to attend one of our UniSmart talks. This is a new and innovative way to show you about all the services and experiences that will be at Brunel through a very exciting and dramatic form. You'll need to sign up for one of the UniSmart talks and ensure that it does not clash with any of the sessions that are booked on your Welcome Week timetable. For more information on UniSmart, you can search this on the Brunel webpage. For any support you require before you arrive or once you arrive at Brunel, you can contact the Student Centre. You can either visit us in the Howe building, call, email, or you can use the live chat facility via the Student Centre webpage. You will now have an opportunity to ask any questions that you may have. Okay, thank you for your questions. I'm just going to address some of the questions that we've had come through. So Saeed asks, I will be in the UK in the 3rd of September. I will be studying at Cambridge. How would I be able to join the orientation? Well, Saeed, you can, if your accommodation is where you'll be studying, that's absolutely fine. If you'll be moving on to accommodation at the Brunel campus in Uxbridge, you'll need to contact the accommodation centre in order to let them know that you'll be arriving early. You can join the orientation programme as soon as you start with us, and you can just join the first event on the actual 14th of September. Taylor has asked, will we have access to this PowerPoint so that we can remember all the information? Hi Taylor, yes you will. It will be uploaded to YouTube within the next week, and then you will be shared the link via email. We've had another question asked about the bus tour. Someone has signed up already but would like to change from the afternoon to the morning tour. If you need to make any changes to anything that's already booked, please email us at studentsupport@brunel.ac.uk and we can then get back to you directly about changing any details. Nadine has asked us, when do courses start? Hi Nadine. So courses should start officially after Welcome Week, which will be the week commencing the 24th of September. Marina has asked, is there a problem if you can't attend between the Friday the 14th and Sunday the 16th? Not at all. If you do miss the International Orientation Programme, there will be a talk that is scheduled within your Welcome Week timetable, and it's called the International Student Talk. So just make sure you do attend that, and we can catch you up on anything you might have missed out on. Diane has asked if the accommodation team can help to rent outside the campus area. Yes, they can. As I've already said, if you are attending the programme, you should contact the accommodation centre before your arrival and let them know you'll be arriving early. That way they can make sure your room will be ready. If you need to sort out accommodation for that time and you'd like to look outside the area, there is also the Brunel Student Lettings, and they do accommodation off campus. For all accommodation queries, just contact the accommodation centre. Okay, we've had a question asking again if you will receive a copy of the slides. Yes, you will. They will be uploaded to YouTube within the next week, and you will receive an email with the link. Christian has asked, for the students that will study at NSIRC, is the process any different? Christian, can I ask that you just type in and send us your student ID number? We can then look into that for you and get back to you directly. Ayush has asked, I wanted to know if the accommodation from the 14th to the 16th of September is provided by the university. Unfortunately not, although the International Orientation and Airport Welcome Service are free of charge. If you are staying in accommodation at Brunel, you will need to contact the accommodation centre and arrange an early arrival. There will be a charge for the nights that you'll be staying additional to that of term. You'll just need to contact the accommodation centre to arrange that and find out those details. Pooja has asked, I'm arriving on the 10th. Could you please tell me how to make my way to the university from the airport? Hi Pooja. If you're arriving on the 10th, you will need to make your own arrangements to get to the university. If you would like to also type in your student ID, we can email you through some details about how you can make those arrangements for yourself. There are taxi services that we can suggest you use, the ones that we use, but there's also quite a few transport links around London that will get you here quickly and easily. So please do send through your student ID number. Maria has asked, is the airport service entirely free? Hi Maria, yes, the airport service is free, and that will include your taxi from the airport to the campus. The only charge will be if you are requiring additional stays in accommodation. You'll have to pay for those additional nights, and you can contact the accommodation centre directly about that. Taylor has also asked, will students who live off campus be allowed to attend the orientation events? Yes, Taylor, you can. If you're off campus, that's absolutely fine. It is available to all international and EU students who are due to start in September, off campus or on campus. Maria has asked, when will I know my schedule? Maria, your Welcome Week timetable will already be available for you to access on the internet on our web pages. During Welcome Week, you'll then be given your official teaching timetable, which will let you know what the schedule for your teaching time is throughout your term. We've also been asked, would it be a problem if I stayed with family for the first couple of days until Welcome Week and still attended the orientation programme? If you've made your own accommodation arrangements for the orientation time, that's absolutely fine. It's not a problem. The guide that is available now on our webpage will show you when the first event during orientation is. So just make sure you're on campus and at the Hamilton Centre. If you're not staying on campus, you can still make use of the free lunch, breakfast and dinner that will be provided during the programme. Kendra has asked, when do we get our customised schedule so you'll know whether or not you're in the orange group or the purple group? If you're using the airport welcome service, you'll be given a mini guide which will have a sticker stuck on the back of it, which will tell you whether you're in the orange or the purple group. If you're not using the airport welcome service, then when you arrive to register for the programme on Friday the 14th of September, you'll get your mini guide then, and again, it will have a sticker on the back which will assign you to a coloured group. Luciano has asked, what will be done during the week before the classes actually start? Is it mandatory to be there during all these days on this week? Luciano is referring to Welcome Week, which will be the 17th to the 21st of September. This week will include many different sessions, which will be related specifically to the subject that you will be here studying. It will be an opportunity for you to meet your cohort on your course, and as well as some of the academic members of staff on your course. It's not mandatory, but we would encourage you to attend all of these sessions as vital information will be given. Christian, thank you for sending through your student number. We will get back to you with information. Kendra and Maria, you both asked quite similar questions in regards to how you choose your course and your study timetable. So you would already have chosen your course that you'd like to study here. When you arrive, or maybe before you arrive, you will be asked to do some pre-registration tasks on eVision. During this time, you will also be asked to make any module selections that you need to make. In regards to getting your official class schedule or timetable, you will receive this during Welcome Week. Hi Keisha. Keisha's asked, in case of delay, will there be any issues with onboarding? If you anticipate there'll be a delay with you reaching the UK, I would advise you email the student support team. Keisha, if you could just send us through on this system now your student ID number, we can get back to you specifically in regards to your question here. But if anyone else anticipates they might be arriving quite late, please do email studentsupport@brunel.ac.uk. Sarah, you've asked, when does the registration for airport service start? That is already available. If you search Airport Welcome Service on our webpage, it will take you to a link on FormStack, and you can then register to use the Airport Welcome Service. Registration will be open until Monday the 3rd of September. Lavanya, you've asked, is Brunel's big bus tour chargeable? Yes, there is a £13 charge, and that's just to cover the actual bus. That is charged to your Brunel account, so you won't have to pay that before the actual tour takes place. If you register for the International Orientation Programme, there is a question that will ask you if you would like to attend the tour and if you agree to that charge. So you would sign up using the International Orientation form. Maria has asked, is the airport service entirely free? If I could not make it to the orientation, will I have the chance to know about the important information later on in the week, such as opening a bank account? Hi Maria, yes, the airport service is entirely free, as well as the orientation programme. The only charge will be for the big bus tour and if you require additional nights in accommodation. If you're unable to make the orientation, there will be a repeat international student talk during Welcome Week. All information such as opening a bank account, things like registering or using Brunel Buddies, things like that, signing up to the Wi-Fi, those will all be included in a pack. If you're staying on campus, that pack will be in your room when you arrive. And if you're staying off campus, when you come to register or enroll on your course, you can pick up a pack then. And that will have all the information in it, as well as the repeated talk we'll do during Welcome Week. Alexandra has asked, I will not be staying on campus. Can I still use the airport service? Hi, Alexandra. Yes, you can. If you're arriving at Heathrow Airport Terminal 2, or you're willing to make your way there, you can still use the airport welcome service, which will take you to Brunel campus. Once you get to Brunel campus, you can then still speak with our ambassadors who will give you information. You would then just need to arrange your own transport or plan your own journey to your off-campus accommodation. Ayush has asked, can you tell me if the International Orientation Programme will be different for undergrad and postgrad students, or will they be the same for both? Hi Ayush, yes, our International Orientation Programme is the same. It's inclusive of undergrads and postgrads. If you require specific postgrad information, that will be given to you during Welcome Week. But in terms of the actual international orientation, it would be generic to both. Lavanya has asked, how do I register for the international orientation? Hi Lavanya, if you search international orientation on the Brunel webpage, it will take you to our FormStack, which is an online form in which you can register for both international orientation and the big bus tour of London. Hello Kendra, that's not a problem. So if you need to choose your module selections for your course, this is going to be done via your eVision portal. So if you haven't already got eVision access, you will get this once you're registered, but it will talk you through it step by step. It will let you know what your options are and how to select them, but it will all be done via your eVision portal. Saeed, hello, welcome back. In regards to how orientation week will work for off-campus students, if you're staying off campus, you will need to arrange your journey to Brunel for the actual events, but you'll have access to the timetable online. And once you've got your mini guide, that will show you what's happening on the other 2 days. But just come onto campus and be at the locations for the events you'd like to attend. If you're staying off campus, it's okay, it's not a problem. You're still welcome to attend the orientation. Marte, you've asked, do I need to sign up for orientation before I get there? Yes, you will need to actually register for the International Orientation Programme. If you search for this on the Brunel webpage, it will take you to the form stack form. That's an online form in which you register your details with us, just so that we know who is coming and that we can plan for catering and things like that. We need to know numbers. This is also a chance for you to register for the Brunel Big Bus Tour also. Keisha, thank you very much for sending through your student ID. We will get back to you in regards to your question. And Pooja, no, you don't require a laptop for the orientation week. We won't be asking you to do anything in terms of making notes. It might be good to have a mobile phone with you. We might be doing some interactive polls during the orientation, in which it might be useful to have your mobile phone with you. But other than that, you won't require any equipment at all. In regards to the question that we've had about accommodation and if on-campus accommodation is likely to be full, on-campus accommodation is guaranteed to first-year students, but you will need to contact the accommodation centre directly to check in regards to an application at this stage. Thank you for sending through your student ID. We will email you directly with a bit of information and let you know how to contact the accommodation centre. Saeed, you've asked, will the webinar be shared on the website? We will be uploading this to YouTube within the next week, so we will share the link via email to you. Hi Pooja, thank you very much for sending through your student ID number. We will send you an email in regards to your question. But for all of you, just so you know, the Brunel campus is a 20-minute journey from Heathrow Airport. So if you're unable to make use of the airport welcome service because you're arriving on a different day, it won't be too difficult for you to arrange transport to the campus. If you look on the Brunel webpage, there's also some suggested journeys on that. Sarah, in regards to your question about online registration for your course, if you could please send us your student ID number, we can then look into that for you. Okay guys, thank you all so much for joining us for this webinar and thank you for your questions. Hopefully we've been able to answer them. Again, if you have any more questions, do feel free to email us. We look forward to welcoming you to Brunel in September. Take care now.